isipin nyo naman na hindi dapat katanggap-tanggap yung ganong modelo, yung ganong pamamaraan ng paglaban sa kriminalidad. So kung yung isang presidential aspirant, ganon ang sinusulong, magdalawang isip po. Sinabi na ba niya sa atin, paano niya gagawin yan in 3 to 6 months? Although syempre, indirectly, alam natin kung ano ang plano niya. Hindi posible yun kasi lalabag sa batas yan. Name and shame tact adopted by our president has both a plus and a minus. No? On one hand, it demonstrates yung seriousness, yung determination niya to really stomp out criminality and corruption, especially official corruption within the PNP ranks, between and among the PNP officials. So that's the plus. On the other hand, syempre, may violasyon dyan ng due process. There's still a presumption of innocence. And therefore, they're entitled to be heard. They should not be subjected to trial by public. Well, I'm part of the LP bloc, and as you know, the LP bloc has coalesced with the group of Senator Soto and have thrown our support for Senator Coco Pimentel as the Senate President. So I remain to be an LP member, part of the LP bloc, and well, I will definitely support those that, I will support all the plans and programs and legislation, the legislative agenda of the incoming administration that jibe with my own core beliefs, my own principles. So there would be some areas, some issues that I would be at loggerheads, but it's all part of democracy. That we listen to all sides, that all ideas, all opinions should be laid down on the table for discussion, and then let's see what's the best idea, and so that we can adopt that idea for the common good.
Ano po ba yung mga top priorities po na legislations ninyo in the incoming justice?
I have a list of proposed bills, priority bills that would include also decriminalization of libel, and I would want to refile certain existing bills like the ones proposing new code of crimes, the criminal investigation bill, and then a bill on black sand mining. I'm also against black sand mining, illegal black sand mining, and several others.
Maayos na magiging leader si Mayor Duterte. Minus his, of course, yung kanyang mga prone to mga cursing, and then yung kabastusan ng kanyang lengguwahe. But that is something siguro naman na pwede siyang turuan na maging finesse, mas may finesse naman siya sa kanyang mga sinasabi, sa kanyang mga actuations. Pero yung kanyang mga pananaw, for example, although I'm not saying that I'm for federalism, pero may mga magagandang punto naman ho siya tungkol sa federalism. May mga magagandang punto rin naman siya, of course, about fight against corruption. Yun na nga lang, again, the approach. Were it not for that siguro, pwede siyang i-consider. Katanggap-tanggap.
Suporta ko kasi talaga sa kanya, depende kung ano yung mga polisiya niya. May mga ilan-ilan ng mga programa, mga plano, mga intention niya na mga na-announce na. Nakapur naman po ako. Katulad ng mga expansion ng conditional cash transfer. And then yung possible release of political detainees if and when they are validated to be political detainees. And then resumption of peace talks. And then yung pag-pursue ng legal L, any equivalent of legal L,
meets and bounds ng federalism na gusto nila na ipropose sa atin o install sa atin. Of course, it will entail constitutional changes or amendments. Pero sa larangan, yung mga like for example is shoot to kill murders, I will definitely oppose that because legal po yun, unconstitutional po yun. It's one way of telling PNP and other law enforcers that it's okay to kill for as long as you make it appear na naglaban sila ay inaaresto. So that is a license for summary execution. And I'm afraid it's going to be a state-sponsored summary execution. It's a state policy allowing summary execution. Summary execution is murder. It's plain and simple murder, and therefore it's criminal. It's against the law. Death penalty, I've always been against death penalty. Hindi mo magbabago ang posisyon ko dyan. Pero syempre, dadaanan mo yan ng masusing debate, ng diskusyon, ng scrutiny, pros and cons, usapan, pagdedebatihan, ano lang, until at this point, I will not change my position. I may be a minority, I may be part of a minority, depende kung anong configuration sa Senado tungkol sa issue na yan. So, kahit nga po, sa maging minority ako sa issue na yan, is ipaglalaban ko pa rin po or I will still really actively.
Nilinaw ni Davao City Mayor Rodrigo Duterte, wala siyang kinalaman sa DDS o Davao Death Squad, ang vigilante group na sangkot sa pagpatay ng mga kriminal sa lungsod.
Pero si Justice Secretary Leila de Lima hindi kumbinsido sa sinasabi ni Duterte na hindi siya sangkot sa DDS.
Ayan ang sabi niya.
So you investigate mo?
May mga witnesses kasi kami noon sa CHR na iba ang sinasabi. Tapos itong witness din na ngayon na nasa WPP, ganun din ang sinasabi. Siya ang tinuturo na nasa likod niyan. It's definitely wrong. It's definitely wrong. It's not just, it's not just the human rights aspect of it all. But it's the law. You don't just kill. I find it disturbing na right here in the halls of Senate, he would openly make such statements. Hindi na ba natin madidistinguish kung ano yung tama? Pato hindi nila kami dinidiktahan. Alam namin kung kailan kami magfa-file ng kaso. Ayaw naming ura-urada lang. Hindi naman po kami gano'n na dahil hot na hot yung issue, magpapasikat kami, magfa-file ng kaso. I find those statements of his, at the very least, annoying and definitely disturbing. I mean, ano bang klaseng mga statements yan? Katawa-tawa tayo sa international human rights community. Kung sasang-ayunan ho natin yung ganyang pananaw, katawa-tawa talaga tayo as a society. And international organizations like Human Rights Watch, they take these things seriously. Pero tayo, yung iba sa atin natutuwa pa, lalong ina-idolize si Mayor Duterte because of that kind of a stance. But is that right? Hindi po tama yun. Nag-execute na siya ng affidavit. I cannot disclose to you kung ano yung contents ng affidavit, pero napakaseryoso pong mga aligasyon. So lahat po yan ay binavalidate ng NBI, nagka-case build-up ang NBI.
Very impossible daw po mangyari yun.
Sa kanila kasi mga bobo, huwag nila akong isali sa kanila because I said they do not have the political will to do it. Sabi ko, droga is flourishing inside and it took you more than a full 6 months to act. Is that not negligence to you?